Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Laura Kay. You can call me Luna. I am going to be doing a reading today. Today is Friday the 13th in June. We just had our full moon, the strawberry full moon last night. If you saw, I did just put out an oracle reading for that as well. But today we're going to be doing our Friday the 13th Goddess Day reading. I've already had 2 cards fall out. Oh wow, okay. So just to preface, my niece is sitting right next to me. She doesn't want to be on camera, but I wanted her to join in with me. So I'm really happy to have her here, more goddess energy surrounding me for this. We're going to pull a couple of tarot cards and then we're going to do an oracle reading as well. Whenever this finds you, it should resonate. I do believe that you're meant to find it whenever, if not on the 13th, it should still reign true to you. Okay. Maybe I'll have you pull the oracle. I was gonna have you pull the tarot, but they kind of just flew out. So we'll have you pull the oracle reading after. First, I got the 10 of Cups, which is super beautiful. I think of, you know, any of the 10s in the tarot is like a completion. 10 of Cups, cups being our emotional energy, the water that flows between things. The fluidity of life. I think as you access your own multidimensionality, you come to a place of balancing your emotions, and that brings you to a place where you're able to have like healthy union, healthy connection with another romantic partner, or even the world around you, and it looks like they have like a baby in their hand, which is kind of about giving birth to new life and things, which doesn't necessarily have to be a child baby. It can also be like a business creation, a business endeavor, or something like that. Or it could be with the art that you're creating, you're birthing things into the world, you're putting energy out there. At this time in the world, there's so much chaos and destruction happening around us in the world. And you know, with birth comes contraction, and so it's important to know that throughout these hard times and heavy times that there is so much being born right now, and there's so much light and positivity to be seen. Y'all hear the cicadas? They're singing with me. I think of the energy of the cicada as like a rattle, like a shaman would hold a rattle to break up energy, and it just feels like those cicadas are also kind of singing with me, saying that yeah, a lot of chaos, a lot of destruction is happening right now. It can be loud and shaky. Here they come again. It can be loud and stuff, but it is making way for so much more beauty to come about. And then the next card we have is a 6 of Wands. This is beautiful knight looking character on his white horse holding a crown, as if he's about to crown somebody else. He's got this crown like hanging on his wand, but he's also got one over his head, the laurel crown, which also he's wearing a laurel crown like in Greek history. When they would be victors, when they would win something, they would wear that laurel crown around them. There's a term, resting in your laurels, which kind of brings out there's going to be a time that you're able to find deep rest. Today is Goddess Day, all about the feminine, and the feminine does need a lot of rest and regeneration for herself. We see a lot of yellow in this card. I see like a big yellow cape behind him, and also these yellow flowers, which make me think of solar plexus energy. So as you embody your power, you're gonna have people around you who are coming forward to crown you and to bring you up in your own self-worth. I think the people around you see a lot more potential in you than maybe you're seeing in yourself at this time, and it's important to surround yourself with community who sees that in you. And then the next card that we have the next card that we have is the Ace of Cups, which is another like master balance of that emotional energy. Up at the top, I'm seeing like it's a bird. I'm not sure what kind of bird, but it's making me think of an eagle. And an eagle is the animal that can fly higher than any other animal can in the sky, but it can also walk on the ground with everybody else. So it has this deeper knowledge. It's symbolic for this deeper understanding of the spirit. And as I say that, the cicadas start singing again. Those who connect to the eagle energy are able to see on the other side and to bring information to others forward. So you might be somebody who resonates with being psychic or mediumship, something like that in that realm. Or if not, you're being guided towards people who can assist you with that. These flowers right here look like lotuses, which make me think of spiritual awakening, that like opening of your eyes and the opening of that flower. A deeper understanding of a lot of things is coming for you, which is really beautiful. And I think that you're going to find this through community, which is what I was saying with that 10 of Cups right there. You're going to find a lot of love and a lot of people around you, which is really exciting. So now we're going to pull from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, and I am going to shuffle a little bit, and then I'm going to have my niece grab a card for us so that we can share our energy with it. She doesn't want to be in the video, but I'm so grateful that she's participating with me, because you know, the more energy that we get to share with the people, the better. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. I hope you're taking time to yourself. I hope you spent this full moon, you know, cleaning your space and clearing out energy for the next cycle that is to come. And I am gonna let my niece pull a card now. There you go. Oh, the Lynx, the Keeper of Secrets. Okay. I mean, I can definitely see how, like, with that eagle energy, like Keeper of Secrets, like, you know, having a lot of knowledge, but like being able to have discernment of like who is ready for this knowledge or not. And so maybe that's something that you resonate with at this time, realizing there's certain people that are capable of understanding certain things, if that makes sense. But this says, Lynx, Keeper of Secrets, take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Which I was talking about, the feminine and the need for rest. We live in a society that hustle culture really makes us feel like we always have to be doing something, or that you're wrong if you need a break, if you need time to yourself. Know that you're not wrong for that, and that your intuition is telling you something, that you need that time to yourself. And a lot of the healing in our body happens when we're asleep. Now I'm seeing that 10 of Cups and that Ace of Cups, and I was telling you how the water is our emotional energy, that healing energy. When you're sleeping, your brain lets out a fluid that actually cleanses your body and detoxes you. And so if you're somebody who's lacking sleep, you probably need more, is what I'm saying. But anywho, we're gonna read this card and then we're gonna be all done. The words on the Lynx card say invisibility, secretive, observer, listener, awareness, clairvoyance, patience, loner, ancient wisdom, and shaman's totem. It says Lynx are solitary animals that live in the mountains or in the harsh climate of the cold north. They spend much of their life alone, out of sight, and in the shadows. Lynx is the ultimate introvert. This trait is sometimes misinterpreted as aloofness, shyness, or arrogance, but that is not the case. Lynx people are observers and listeners and prefer the independent life. Those who walk with Lynx will have the uncanny ability to see what others cannot, just like I was talking about with the eagle. This includes others' agendas, fears, hopes, and plans. Lynx have long tufts of fur rising from the tips of their ears that act like antennae, so Lynx can hear the unspoken word. If Lynx is your totem animal, you will be difficult to deceive because you are telepathic. You naturally live the life of a mystic. You cannot fulfill your role as secret messenger if your mind is cluttered with the noise of a too busy life, which is why I was just talking about why it's important to clean your home and dust your space, even the crown molding and like all those little corners, because your outside reality, the environment around you, says a lot about what's going on in your head. And if there's a lot of clutter, a lot of like uncleaned laundry hanging up on your bed, as you move those things, you're gonna see life around you start moving faster and things coming towards you in the ways that you need. The last few sentences says, patience and silence are your friend. As a Lynx person, you will find contentment and happiness in reflection and contemplation. Know that spirit is always on your side. I love how the cicadas started singing again. So on the contrary, it asks a couple questions for you to reflect on. It says, are you irritated because you've not had enough alone time? Don't tell secrets that you should not. Keep the cat in the bag. Now it says, cat got your tongue? That's okay. Remember that silence is your friend. Regain balance in solitude. Very beautiful. So it's asking you to take time for yourself, and as you do so, you're going to find the balance of that Ace of Cups. And once you balance that last cup, you're gonna get that 10 of Cups, which is super beautiful. Very excited for you and all of the solar plexus healing that is on its way towards you. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave a comment below letting me know how this shows up in your experience. I'm so grateful that I get to co-create these videos with you guys. It's not just me putting this out here, it's you guys watching at home, and also my niece over here pulling cards with me. And so there's a lot more energies than just my own involved, and so I'm really grateful that we get to share in this type of way. Please do like and subscribe to this video if you want to stick around. I'd be super duper happy to have you here. Yeah, with that being said, at the very bottom of the deck we have the hummingbird card, and it says miracles. I have a hummingbird tattoo on my ankle, so this feels like it really sticks out. It says, "You're the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness." So with that being said, I will talk to you again very soon. Much love and many blessings. Bye for now.